Look at this. 50 pounds of raw chicken breast sitting right here in front of me. Right now, at your grocery store, this costs you somewhere between $75 and $125 depending on where you live and what's on sale. You'd cook it, eat it in a week, and spend that money again next month. Then the month after that. Forever. But what if I told you that same 50 pounds of chicken, freeze-dried, sealed, and stored, is worth between $600 and $900 in commercial value? And it'll be perfectly good to eat 25 years from now? That's not a food storage project. That's the ultimate insurance policy for your family. Today I'm going to walk you through the entire process, what it actually costs in electricity, how to package it properly, and the real math on what 50 pounds of home freeze-dried chicken is worth. Stay through the numbers segment, because it might surprise you. You want your chicken cut to uniform thickness, no more than 3/4 of an inch. Thicker pieces mean longer cycles, which means more electricity and more time. Uniformity is everything in freeze-drying. Pre-cook or raw? I'm going raw today. It rehydrates better, keeps more of the natural texture, and frankly it's faster prep. If you're batch cooking for MREs or kids who are picky rehydrators, cook it first. Your call. Load your trays. Don't overlap, and don't pack them so tight the air can't move. I'm running a Harvest Right large here, which fits 4 trays. We'll do multiple cycles to get through all 50 pounds. Each tray holds roughly 6 to 8 pounds of raw chicken. That means we're looking at 7 to 9 full cycles over the next few weeks. Here's what actually happens inside that machine, and why it works so well for long-term storage. Phase 1, freeze. The chamber drops to around -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Every water molecule in that chicken turns to ice, completely solid. This takes 1 to 2 hours. Phase 2, primary dry. The vacuum pump drops chamber pressure below 0.133 bar. At that pressure, ice goes directly from solid to vapor. No liquid stage. This is sublimation. The machine runs 20 to 26 hours in this phase. Phase 3, secondary dry. Temperature rises slightly to pull out the last 1 to 2% of bound moisture. Total run time, 24 to 36 hours per cycle. Pull those trays out and look at that. The chicken is light as styrofoam, bone dry, and it'll snap if you bend a piece. That's how you know the cycle is complete. Zero moisture. Zero spoilage risk. Rehydrate it? 20 to 30 minutes in warm water and you'd have a hard time telling this wasn't fresh cooked. That's the magic. Alright, here's what you're actually here for. Let's talk real numbers. No fluff, no rounding things up to make it look better. Honest math only. Now I know what some of you are thinking, that's not a huge profit margin. And you're right. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. But here's what that math doesn't capture. 1. You're not paying $18 a pound for chicken your family will actually eat. You're paying $3.15 per finished pound when you factor in everything. 2. You own the machine. After your first 15 to 20 batches, that Harvest Right has paid for itself in commercial value alone. 3. There is no price tag on opening your pantry during a supply chain collapse, a job loss, or a disaster, and feeding your family for 6 months without touching a grocery store. That's the real ROI. And you can't put a number on that. 50 pounds of chicken. 8 cycles. A few weeks of patience. And now you've got 25 years of high-protein emergency food stacked in your basement. This isn't extreme. This isn't prepper paranoia. This is just taking care of your people, the same way every generation before us stored food for hard times. The freeze dryer is just the modern version of the root cellar. If this gave you one useful thing, hit like. It tells YouTube this video is worth showing to people who need it. And subscribe. I'm doing a full series on long-term food storage, including a freeze-drying cost comparison for beef, berries, and full meals. What do you want to see freeze-dried next? And if you've already got a Harvest Right, what's the best thing you've run through it? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. I put together a free printable, the exact shopping list, cycle settings, and packaging checklist I use for every chicken batch. Link is in the description. No email required. Just download and use it.